Minecraft Legends is out, and I played it and beaten it, so I wanted to talk about it. Oh, is this like open world? Wait, what? That's kind of crazy. This is like super open world. But before I talk about Minecraft Legends, I want to talk a little bit about my history and games that I thought related to this game before going in, and how it kind of affected them. So before I go into this game, I have played StarCraft, StarCraft 2, Warcraft, Warcraft 2, and Warcraft 3. I played Red Alert, you know, the old classic RTS games. I love them. I grew up on those games. But playing this game, you know, or at least before playing this game, I thought it was going to be like those games, and I was sorely disappointed, as it's definitely not that kind of game. But that's the thought process I went into it, so that kind of affects my review of what I thought about the game. I will try to break it apart in a more objective way, not subjective, so you can at least make a decision for yourself. But this is a good little historical point that I wanted to bring up. So let's get into actual what Minecraft Legends is. In Minecraft Legends, you play as a hero that helps command the forces of the overworld against the evil piglins of the Nether. There also is a multiplayer mode and some challenge modes, but we'll talk about those later. In the actual campaign, and actually in, I guess, all gameplay across the board, you use allies to be able to craft buildings as well as gathering resources to build this building. You can also craft spawners for creating units, and you can then command those units and everything using the power of song and friendship. Well, the friendship part, I don't know. It's just, who knows? You might just be dictating them where to go and mind controlling them. But who cares? We're going to put that aside. We're going to use the power of song to inspire them to go and fight the piglins. And of course, you can fight them too because you do have a sword, but it's kind of more fun. Just let your units just demolish them and steamroll them, as that's definitely what I did. Oh yeah, side note, if you do play this game, make sure you set it to the highest difficulty possible, because the normal difficulty was like super easy, and I can't imagine what the easy difficulty is. Like, I went into areas where it gave me notifications being like, oh, you might not be powerful enough to beat this thing, and I'm like, I just beat it. It was way easy, barely inconvenience, and just set it to the highest difficulty if you actually want a real challenge, or else you're gonna beat this thing so fast that it's gonna be like, what did I just play? Tons and tons of defenses. We will have all of the towers. Let's see these piglins try to get past all my archer towers. I got like 20 of them.
Piglins approaching.
That's right. You're all gonna have to face my archer towers galore. So with that premise and stuff aside, let's talk about the campaign and what I liked and didn't like, or what I thought was good and thought was maybe not as good. So for one, let's talk about some of the good things, which is the open world aspect. Yes, this world is actually an open world campaign where you can actually venture around, go to different villages in real time, and collect resources along the way to set up defenses to fight piglins. So that's actually pretty cool. I actually like that whole idea. I did not expect that. I thought this game was going to be more of like a level basis, where like, you know, you have a level to defend this town, then you go to the next level to defend this town, or go to the next level where you fight this town. But no, it's actually all open world. You kind of can dictate when you want to defend, when you want to attack. Well, more of when you want to attack, because defending actually doesn't happen as often as I thought it would, or maybe it's just because I was not on a high enough difficulty. So that was kind of interesting, and I actually want to give maybe a point there for it. All right, everybody, time for you to all to attack. Next, I kind of want to talk about artistic design. So this game has a very unique artistic design. It kind of felt like childish in a way, but like it kind of suited the lore aspect, because it feels like Minecraft Legends is supposed to be childish in a way, where it's like talking about the legends or the ancient lore of Minecraft, which, who knows, maybe this is part of the cinema or the timeline of Minecraft. If it is, then I think it'll be very interesting to look at that aspect of it. And also the artistic design of like all of the piglins was actually very cool and unique. I think it was definitely a solid win on their part. They're so stupid. They just charge into the lava. Are you guys idiots? Use the ramps. Yeah, this game is so messed up with this. Now the mechanics, it's where I think it kind of has like a point loss, maybe depending on how you view it, it might be like okay. But you basically have, you know, allies that do resource managing as well as building of structures, and then you can spawn in a bunch of army where you can, you know, attack with that army, and like that all seemed to flow just fine. I think what the short-sighted part of it was the unit creation of like what's good, what's not good. I wish there was more super effective kind of things and not super effective, like more rock paper scissors going on. rather than what I just did, which was like I just had some skeletons to back up my army for killing like mobs that are around me, and then I had some healer guys to heal my units, and then I had the boulder guys because the boulder guys just demolished buildings, and that's all I needed. So I just had that combo of 3, and I just steamrolled every single thing. I literally could just pass by the mobs, not even caring about the mobs around me because they didn't deal enough damage. So that was like, it was just very easy, and I think it needed some more balancing. I need to play some more of the multiplayer to really understand the balancing, and that's where the multiplayer would come in here, because I think the multiplayer, it will maybe show a little bit of like the flaws. I only played like 2 rounds of multiplayer, won one, lost one, and I noticed the one I lost severely, and the one that I won hugely. Like, it was really no comparison. So it'll be kind of interesting, especially since multiplayer is like 4v4s, so that's kind of interesting too. But yeah, it just seems like it's very jumbled up. So that's why I think this game needs a lot more work. I kind of wish that they had, I don't know, more playtesting and then maybe release this game 2 months later, because I thought this was going to be more finished of a game, because, you know, they announced it last year and I'm like, oh, okay, they must have it down the pipeline and almost finished. But no, I think they need another like few months to a year of development for this to be nice and clean and crisp, just like Minecraft Dungeons. I think Minecraft Dungeons, when it first came out, it was okay, but it wasn't amazing until, if you play it now, it's actually really good. Like, they actually smoothed out a lot of the edges and it works really well. It kind of sucks on Switch though. I think I bought it on Switch and it's very laggy on Switch. Switch cannot support these kind of games, but hey, it worked. And I guess I should probably mention how long it took me to beat this game. It took me like 6 hours to beat the game. And then, of course, there's multiplayer beyond that, as well as the challenges. So those will take me, you know, another few hours averagely, and then maybe 10 hours total. So really, if you're buying this game full price, $40, it's not worth it. Or I have a hard time recommending it. If you have Game Pass, like Xbox Game Pass, it is on Xbox Game Pass, so you can play it for, you know, free basically on that. And of course, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can also play like hundreds of other games. So yeah, I think it's only worth it to play if you basically can get it passively through Xbox Game Pass. But if you want to buy this game, just know that you probably should wait for this game to patch up a little bit, get a little bit better before you really jump into it, because the game is very short and you'll be done with it within 10 hours probably. And I feel like I'm done with it in 10 hours. I might give a little bit more shot at the multiplayer, and I think if I had more friends to play with me, then I'd probably play more multiplayer. But since I'm playing solo lobbying, which is I just get on a group of other people and then we fight the other team, it's a little bit not as fun. So definitely have a friend if you want to play more of this game, because oh yeah, the campaign's also co-op. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it actually makes it super fun. So definitely way more fun, and I actually wonder how long it would be to beat it if you were playing with friends, because I imagine you could probably beat this game so fast with friends. But who knows? I don't know, that's my main thoughts of the game. But before I give my final verdict of out of 10, what is this game worth, I want to give a quick shout out to 2 people. John, he's a new guy that I've been helping train and maybe do some shorts for us, as well as sometimes do some SEO kind of things on my channel. And also Das Suchit, he's another guy that reached out to me and doing some thumbnails. So yeah, check out the links in the description and on the screen for Das Suchit. And forgive me, Das or Such, whatever you want to call yourself, if I mispronounce it, just let me know and I'll pronounce it better next time. And finally, what would I give this game? Well, in its current state, I will rate this game probably a solid 6 out of 10. Yeah, very mediocre. I'm sorry, that's just why I'm gonna grade it. I imagine, you know, if it's this realm of what Minecraft Dungeons went, it's probably gonna turn into an 8 or 9 out of 10. So we'll see in the future if it gets better, and I'll maybe do a review then. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. On everybody. All right, we're gonna spawn a few of these guys, and then we're gonna spawn a ton of these guys. Actually, we probably need to spawn a couple more of these guys. Those guys are healers, and these guys are just brutes. They're gonna take down everything else.